It's a different mask. Is it the same killer? Is it the same Stephen? It's definitely the same Stephen, and I've just realised how the hell I scratched my head last night wearing the other mask. Mr. Voorhees. Okay, so I've just watched The New Beginning. Last night I watched the final chapter, and I'm missioning through. Now, it's great to see Corey Feldman come back at the start of this, and he couldn't commit to the project because he was making the Goonies at that time, and it's all filmed in the back garden. Now, rather than set away from where this wanted to go, it wants to follow on the Tommy Jarvis character. Okay, so I get that, right? So there's an idea, but then they seem to just go a bit weird. Now, follows the same traits as the last couple of films. Set in a little summer camp, backwater kind of thing, but this time it's an asylum, a rehabilitation centre for people who have disabilities or been through dramatic events and stuff like that. So that's how Tommy Jarvis appears years later. Now, this is quite a long time later, even though it was only a couple of years. It's jumped well ahead in technology, and nothing's really changed. I mean, bloody hell, look what happens in 5 years now. So nothing happens. Anyway, a kid is killed, gets axed in the head. Now at the start of the movie, Feldman is running around his back garden. He sees that and Jason. He's haunted by Jason, and Jason appears wearing one mask. And he's there, he kills a couple of people. Is he dead? Is he not dead? And, you know, give this credit for credit's due when it was done, because it was trying to go for a red herring in the head. You know, just like Saw, like, who is the killer? Who is the killer in Scream? Who can it be? You know, and this gets a lot of creep because it doesn't have the character. Now, they were trying to do a bit of, you know, they're trying to diff away a little bit like they did with Halloween. And, I mean, it sort of works, you know, it's a little conspiracy and stuff. But again, it's like Tommy comes to this place, just so happens when the other kid gets killed, what's got nothing to do with Tommy, setting the guy off to go nuts, killing everyone. And the guy follows the same traits. He's went out there, he's got a pretty great Stephen masks, you know, spent a lot of money getting the prosthetics and all that, and he's got the traits down. He carries a little newspaper around, so he knows what Jason looks like, he knows his backstory. Alright, fair enough. Just so happens that Tommy's there. Tommy looks like the kid from It, you know, when it's all grown up. They didn't really jump around. I don't think, away from Feldman, I don't think anybody is recognisable at all. The guy who plays Jason does have quite a evil look. There is some sinister deaths. The bit with it, I mean, again, it just follows the same traits as the last one. It's a new beginning, but it's nothing completely different. It's not like it's a different killer. The guy is still killing in the most ludicrous ways. The worst one yet is the whole belt and twisting around the trees. That was brutal. It's got like the ends just happened in a barnyard. I mean, that's not how the last two films have fucking ended. Well, you know, the third film was a barnyard. I'm sure there's a couple little barnyard scenes. You know, I fucking tackled a cat and he shit himself and the cat jumped out. But again, it's got like, you know, the brother who comes to town, you know, just dressed. It just seems to not think so much out the bottle, except for like, right, okay, here's an idea. Now the idea, if it was Tommy, is quite good, because that's what's set up in the fourth one with Feldman's eyes, as Feldman gets all creeped out. And that could have worked. It didn't have to be a random person. They could just show that Tommy was generally getting it, and by the end of the movie, if Tommy's got the mask on, like we did get, and I've just cut my head again, that would have been fine if Tommy was revealed to be the killer all along. And it went down that angle, but throwing in the red herring that it was the ambulance driver all along. It was him. But you've got to give it credit for the kid from the film. He has got the highest scream you've ever heard. I was just like, whoop, this scream that. But no, there's some good deaths. It's a slow paced story though. The Jason character just seems to, again, it's not the same actor, it's not the same actor in it, it's not the same character, and he just seems to wuzzle on. But yeah, it's a red herring. But this forced, obviously, Jason lives to come back. Again, it kind of cloned Halloween and sort of like went right. And they always seem to be, as much as Friday the 13th is went in its own direction, you've got to look at the similar traits of Jason being in the hospital where Michael Myers was, and then they try to go somewhere different, and it's always a step behind Halloween, but it always delivers in what the gore is as well. So yeah, very basic score as well, not very memorable moments. Say I've done a lot of editing late. If anyone's watching my channel, I've just, you hear a computer compressing the love of horror unboxing. And that's actually where I get this mask from. So, a bit of coincidence, but yeah, see you in the outtakes. The outtake there, a bit fucking oh, look at that scratch. People's been asking us all day today, what have I done to my head? And that is exactly why. Starting to let it do the butcher scratching my head that much at the top of my head. It's fucking scraped down the middle of my head. So yeah, I think I've got a. Let's have a look at my cupboard of tricks. There's this one. I've got this on multiple versions. Let's have a look, see what I can find. Without breaking anything. It's really late. Now looking handy. Got another copy of the final chapter. What's up? The New Blood. Jason Lives. Part 6. Jason Goes to Hell. Final chapter. That's one of the older ones. I do have it somewhere. It's probably buried. Probably dig it out. So the next one's going to be Jason Lives. Time's it? 1:15 in the morning. I don't think I'll be starting that one tonight. But again, I ain't going anywhere. That video needs to render. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.
Wait a minute. I did spot something actually. When they first get to the camp and they get to the office, the poster on the back is Godzilla versus the Thing. Yeah. Just paying attention. You probably wouldn't get away with that now, but it's a great old school poster. Just put there for the nostalgia. But yeah, it's fucking awesome that. Yeah, now we're done.